Welcome back. The number one mistake investors make when picking stocks. I'm going to share that with you, and if you stay tuned, I'm also going to share with you 14 companies that if you had bought them in 2004, 20 years ago, they would have compounded at 25%. $10,000 would have made you $867,000. There's 14 stocks that made that list, and I'll share them with you. But first, before we get to that, the number one mistake investors make when picking stocks. Chasing hype instead of value. Meme stocks, speculative plays. They're very tempting, especially now, but they're often overpriced and very risky. Instead, focus on companies with real earnings, cash flow, and competitive advantages. And now, the list. These are stocks, again, that if you had bought them in November 2004 and just held on to these 14 stocks, you would have turned $10,000 into $867,000, and many of them are not a surprise. Number one, Apple. Number two, Amazon. Number three, Booking, which at that point was known as Priceline.com. Number four, Perspective Therapeutics. It's a healthcare biopharmaceutical company. Number five, Comfort Systems. Number six, Intuitive Surgical. Number seven, Monster Beverage. Number eight, Netflix. Before I get to number 9, I'd like you to like and subscribe and follow the link, and you can buy my book. Number 9 is NVIDIA. 10, Regeneron. 11, Texas Pacific Land. Number 12, United States Lime and Minerals. Number 13, Universal Insurance Holdings. And number 14, rounding them out, Wisdom Tree. Coming up, I will talk to you about two things. One is what united these 14 companies. If you could go back in a time machine 20 years and buy these, what would have been some of the unifying themes in buying these 14 companies? And even more importantly, since we can't build time machines, what would you be able to do now to identify things that will compound over the next 20 years at potentially 25%? Again, 25% compounded, you can make 86 times your money. So we're constantly on the lookout for those sort of ideas.